to chit-chat, honey.
I know.
A lot of stuff's been going on with you. First of all, we all send our condolences to you and the entire Avenged family.
I appreciate that.
And, of course, we are looking forward to seeing you guys at the Uproar Festival on September 18th at Cricket Wireless.
Yeah, we cannot wait.
That's a pretty good show, and it's not a very long tour, is it? It's like a little mini tour, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just about 30 shows, but I think those shows are pretty much going to take over America. And
yeah, duh.
It's going to be pretty intense, I think.
What's your, if you don't mind me asking, do you know your time slot on the bill?
You know, I don't. I know it's co-headlining between us and Disturbed. I'm not sure if we're switching off or how that works. All I know is we're going to be bringing our A game. You know, we have a lot of, you know, we've been home for a long time, and we can't wait to get on the road, you know. We have, you know, our best friend to try and build his legacy and make him proud, you know, because I know he'll be there with us and looking down to make sure, you know, we kick ass for all of our fans.
Well, you know, Jim was an amazing and will always be remembered as an amazing, amazing percussionist. And I honestly, no disrespect to him, but if you got to find somebody to kind of fill his big shoes, Mike Portnoy is probably the best bet.
Definitely. And Mike, you know, plays up there with a lot of energy, and he's just been well received by our fans. And Jimmy absolutely was a huge, I mean, that was one of his all-time favorite drummers. And so it's an honor and tribute to Jimmy and just how great he really was. And with that said, you know, I know that all of us are going up there on stage and bringing Jimmy on stage with us. It feels that everything we do, he's a part of.
Yeah.
And even though he's not with us here, you know, anymore, he's such a big part of our lives. You know, he's our best friend.
You guys are family.
Exactly, and I know that he's definitely looking down and really proud of us and excited that, you know, we're keeping, you know, the legacy going. And
yeah, of course.
So, you know, I'm starting to feel better about getting out there and seeing our fans, because I know that's how it needs to be.
Were you guys having second thoughts about it? Were you like, you know what, maybe we shouldn't do this, maybe we should just throw in the towel?
You know, that's originally the first thought, I mean, amidst a sea of a million other thoughts.
Sure. I mean, your mind's in scrambles at that moment, you know?
Absolutely. We were sitting there with an album that was completely finished that he'd helped write with us, alongside us every day. And, you know, and he was so proud of the music. And all of a sudden, you're like, you know, what do you do? And
yeah.
We realized in the darkest time of our entire life that we didn't have a choice. The world was spinning out of control, and it wasn't going to stop for us. We owed it to Jimmy to put out the music that he was so proud of,
yeah.
and to our fans that had been waiting years and so patiently to hear it. And because we went in there through the you know,
the pain and the hurt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What came out on the album is,
it's really, really raw.
Yeah, and when people, I think it's going to change a lot of people's views of Avenged Sevenfold, you know, and I think it's an album that just, you know, you can never replicate that time or place. And, you know, the 28 years I've been alive, I've never felt the way that I felt, you know, during that time, and still do. But now, you know, where there's so much excitement to get out on the road, knowing we're doing the right thing and knowing that our fans fully support us getting out there, that, I mean, the shows are going to be unlike anything any of our fans have ever seen. Just the intensity that we have that's been building up, and the emotions that we've had, and, you know, and to tribute, you know, to honor our friend in front of tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people, if not millions of, you know, across the world, is pretty remarkable.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a little bit therapeutic for all of you too, you know?
Oh yeah, I mean, I can't imagine, you know, being at home anymore, you know, knowing our fans are out there wanting the new music, wanting to see us, wanting us to be okay, and you know, now it's our chance to let the world know how magical of a person Jimmy was, let them know how, you know, magical the band is. I really feel that we have something so special, and you know, I look at other bands and I really, truly, it makes me understand how magical what Avenged Sevenfold has.
Yeah.
We're best friends, and our fans devote their bodies to us there.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Well, the new album that we're speaking of, Nightmare, comes out on July 27th. And like you said, it's you could definitely sense the hurt and perhaps even, if you forgive my wording, a little bit of anger.
Yeah, absolutely.
You could definitely sense that in this record.
Yeah, it goes through. I mean, the whole album is, I think maybe 81 minutes long. It's basically a roller coaster of our darkest journey, through life, with the songs that Jimmy had written with us, and it just captures everything. It's angry, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
There's not much joy or hope in the album, to be honest.
Well,
but
the album titles pretty much sums it up. It's been a nightmare.
Yeah, and that was it's crazy because we came up with the title before the album had actually, before Jimmy had passed, and it was going to be called Nightmare, and he was really excited about that. And it's almost like, the lyrics, "Now You're Nightmare" comes to life. It's almost like that album was written before we'd even written it. It's like the book's already been written for us. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's weird. It's almost like predisposed for you.
It's really pretty creepy, and I think the album conveys that.
Well, we're really looking forward to seeing you. And on a little bit lighter note, have you been watching any FIFA?
I've been trying to, but those damn horns have been
they drive me crazy, don't they?
Those have been driving me crazy.
It sounds like a swarm of bees are in the arena.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, no offense to soccer fans, but soccer's pretty hard to watch to begin with. But those horns are just driving me crazy.
Yeah.
But it's pretty exciting, seeing the U.S., squeak in every now and then.
Sure.
And hanging on by a thread, you gotta support the U.S. and it's pretty fun to see how into it the other countries are, and it's a big deal,
Yeah. Hey, I heard through the grapevine that you guys might be putting out a guitar tutorial DVD. Is that true?
Oh man, I don't know. I guess it's possible. We haven't done anything. Yeah, I think I probably have to learn how to play the guitar first before before I teach some others. But no,
it's just gonna be hard because you're a lefty, and as I am, so it would be easy for me. But for a lot of people, maybe not.
Well, if I make one, it's gonna be just for you. Another.
Thank you. So we'll have to have our pink Strats or something.
Exactly.
So, well, I hope that does come to fruition. And one thing I wanted to ask you about the album cover. Little dark, but that's not super surprising. But who came up with the jigsaw puzzle concept of releasing like a piece at a time?
Everything relating to the album. I mean, it's been all of the band. I kind of take pride in coming up with the artwork.
Yeah, you are the artsy one.
And that's what I love to do. And I wanted to give kids, the puzzle. I wanted to make it exciting. I have a few more tricks up my sleeve.
Nice.
To really get them excited. I wanted them to study each piece of that cover because I worked so hard to get it to convey the feeling. I wanted this. I mean, the album's not going to leave anyone with a good feeling. People are going to listen through the whole entire album, turn it off, and they're probably going to be pale in the face, and they're going to be like, "Wow, this is pretty heavy."
It's definitely not Copacabana.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been fun, keeping the fans, knowing how important they are to us and how much they've helped us and, picked us up when we've been down. This is my way of, having some fun with them. And, I mean, I'd have as many fans as I could fit over at my house for 4th of July, I think I might. Well,
you are the barbecue king, Zacky. Come on.
I know.
You do like to throw the barbecues.
Oh, I love it.
You're silly. Well, hopefully we get to hang out on the 18th over at Cricket because I would love to just hang out, shoot the you-know-what with you, have a couple beverages, have our own little backyard barbecue backstage or something.
That would be awesome. And for the record, I live, now that I'm down a little bit south in Orange County, my new radio frequency is you guys.
Oh, snap.
So I get to hear hear you guys when I'm driving around. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, well, do you get to hear Off-Key Opera Lady at 4 o'clock? She's so rad. She should probably do an Avenged Sevenfold song next.
That'd be awesome.
All right, sweetheart. I love you very much. Tell the rest of the guys we love them. Again, we're so sorry for your loss, but we're looking forward to an amazing show with you guys on the 18th for the Uproar Festival.
Absolutely.
And thanks for calling, babe. I love you.
You too.
All right, babe. Bye.
Rock 105.3 traffic.